Hello YouTube, welcome to Market Watch, your bi-weekly segment. We talk about the Digimon card game market. Things are pretty wild, so we got to talk about some of those wild card prices. I want to remind everyone, first of all, happy Thanksgiving to all you Americans. And then second of all, Black Friday is tomorrow if you're watching this, on Thursday when it comes out. And you can probably get stuff for a lot lower than you're seeing here. You know, private sellers will be on Facebook doing, Black Friday deals and stuff. I know I'm doing Black Friday deals. Like, there's lots of Black Friday stuff happening. So, I'd say for this market watch, take the prices with a grain of salt because people that are discounting their prices will probably be based off a TCG player, which is why we use TCG player anyway. And just know that if you have some extra pocket money lying around and you think that maybe you want to grab some of the cards you haven't had the opportunity to grab yet, this might be the weekend coming up to do it, Black Friday and the weekend. So just a PSA from me to you. With that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on the smashed potatoes. That way you know when all these Digimon videos go live. And Omnimon market here, there's nothing crazy going on. So nothing real, nothing's really changed. Big singles like this Ghost Omni from BT6, so you might be able to find on a Black Friday sale. Might be the time to grab it. Same with this guy, Alphamon. You might find it on a Black Friday sale. Someone sold one for $500. The last sale on it. So it goes to show you what this card can sell for. And maybe you'll find one really cheap if you really want it for your collection. I know I don't, but some people might. If you're one of those people, maybe do it. Even Death Exmon, you might see at a little bit of a discounted price. It's been hovering around $80, So see what you can do. See what kind of good deal you can snag. You know what I mean? Death X, just the best staple in the game as of currently. Event Pack 3 cards, even with Black Friday deals. Don't buy these cards yet. Still, lots of them to be distributed. There's way too many remaining to be distributed, and there's just people are taking advantage of you because the cards are barely out. That's just how it is. Even Black Friday sales, unless it's like 50% off, then maybe, but no, it's still not worth it. This card will be very cheap eventually. Alright, Beelzemon cards have been on the down. This one in particular, if you remember, shot up to $60 at one point. Was hovering around 50. Now it's down all the way to freaking 45 for a few listings here. So maybe this is a time to take advantage of that and see what's happening. The Beelzemon stuff is, I'm not going to say around the corner because it's not till after Nationals. But Beelzemon is coming. And when Beelzemon comes, it'll explode all over your opponent. I don't know where I was going with that, but that's okay. Examon Alt Art is back falling, kind of. There's a cheap one here, $43, and then 45 is the next. But the card is headed for a downward direction. And unless it tops the Ultimate Cup this weekend, it's going to keep going down in price. And the other Examon is here for reference. Still also kind of going down in price, 41 in bit. You know what I mean? Just wait it out. Unless X1 does well, it's going to keep going down. Sakuyamon main mode is going down in price. She's just not seeing the play that she once was. Literally a set ago. The people just aren't interested in that. People are more interested in the Venusmon. Who, after you take away this near mint, this light play one, your near mints are $34 to $35. Similar to last week's Market Watch. This card is on a kind of gradual increase, where the Sakuyamon main mode is on a more than gradual decrease, I would say. I don't think you buy this card yet unless you can get it for a steal, like this weekend. Venusmon, again, try to get it for a steal if you can. If you can't get it for a steal, you only get this card if you like Yellow Hybrid or Security Control. If you don't like those decks or some other yellow toolbox stuff, then don't worry about it. That's my opinion. Takado is down in price, $28. This might be a good weekend to grab them, just saying. Metagurumon Alt Art, the Blue Flare one. Blue Flare, remember this card was $40? More than $40? Yeah, Blue Flare hasn't done anything in this format. I expect it to keep going down in price. Unless it randomly comes out of nowhere and does the thing at the Ultimate Cup, it probably isn't going to, by the way. It's probably not going to. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Rika here, $25 seems to be like the new normal for this card. Seems like a reasonable price, but it keeps going down, so you might want to keep your eye on it. Maybe you can get it for even cheaper than $25. Maybe. Dormont Altart. This is important because this card used to be atrociously, prohibitively expensive for no reason. Well, I mean, for a reason. But Dormont here, it's good in your random X antibody shenanigans. It really is. People will play this card just randomly, you know, because they can stack it and what, you know what I mean, game memory, stuff like that. You know, I think this card could explode one day. Again, is my opinion. You know, this was BT7. BT7 is not easy to find anymore. It might be a good buy. It might be. Okay, Machine Dramon has kind of been on the dip a little bit because it's not doing anything, and everybody knows it. I think that you wait for this card to buy it. You'll have a good time to buy it really soon, but make sure you have them before BT11. And on that note, I believe this card is getting reprinted in that gold border card version, BT11. I think that's a thing, so it might impact the price. So be educated with this card. I don't think the time to buy it is right now. That's for damn sure. Don't do it now. Store Championship Quadramons here. Light play for 16, near mint for 17. Yeah, this is dropping because there's no confidence in Examon. Again, if Examon gets the confidence, this changes. This card is a staple in the deck, though. You do need it, and who knows, also, when a security Pot of Greed might be relevant again. Konami could introduce a strat at some point, you know, like Mastermon, for instance, that plays something from your security. Maybe you get something at some point that just plays something from security, and then you play things like Quadramon and you Pot of Greed because you do that. You know what I mean? This is definitely the time to buy this card. Like, definitely the time to buy it. Susanomon. I like to bring this card up once in a while because if hybrids get good, this card explodes. There's a lot of price resistance right now. This is basically the price on the card. Grab it. If you like hybrids, grab it. There's no reason not to. Santi. You know, when green isn't doing all that well, there's going to be a lot of resistance on the market. $18 is like the new normal based on the number of listings here. You can try to get them for cheaper this weekend if you want to, but if, you know, there were cheaper listings, right? If Bloomlord does well this weekend, which honestly is possible, you know, this card can retain its price, maybe even, you know, go up a little bit. If it doesn't, they're probably going to keep going down in price. So gamble with it. Hero. Buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now. Buy this card now. You need this card. You need 4 of this card if you want to play Gammon strats. Just buy this card now. Buy them. Buy them. Buy them. Like, buy them right now. Buy them. Like, pause my video. Go on TCG Player. Buy them. And then come back. Don't worry. The video will still be here. Metal Greymon Ultras Mode. It's one of those special promos that came out in BT9, I believe. With a little bit of an increase here. This card is meta relevant in BT11 and BT12, it looks like, so card's really good. Card is really good. It could go up in price in those sets. So maybe grab this card sooner rather than later. Guilmons are approaching just absolute buyout status. Absolute buyout status. This weekend didn't help the previous Ultimate Cup with all the, you know, the red security control and all this stuff. It didn't help. It did not help things. And Gallimon support on the horizon. It doesn't help anything. Stay away from this card for now, in my opinion. Deltamon. Deltamon is something that really isn't going to see any more play. Except for the odd niche play. The odd niche choice in your deck. A tech card, if you will. That barely anybody will play. I think this card's going to keep dropping in price. So don't buy it. Leomon here is just shooting to the moon. Shooting to the moon. And there's actually like some resistance on it before it, you know, goes up a little bit more. Oh man, this is a rough one. I think that you stay away from this because we have a while until Leomon becomes playable again. We have a while. You guys can wait a little bit, I think. Mechanorimon event pack. This listing didn't appear. This listing wasn't here when I brought up the cards, so someone just dropped that in. Some 83 sale, 100% feedback person. I've been told that I should mention when sellers have low sales and not a lot of feedback. I've been told I should do that. Regardless, it's $10 here, but then it's $15. This card shouldn't be $15 right now, in my opinion. It's not really seeing any play. It'll probably go down. That's what I think. And the final card is Kaiser Nail on the up and the up and the up. Until this card gets a reprint, it's going to consistently go up. That's all it is with this card. If you want, like, it's too late. But it's going to get worse. So if you don't have them and you really want them for some reason, you might have to grab it. Just know that a reprint will probably cause this card's price to drop. So if that reprint is ever announced, watch out. That's it, though, for Market Watch. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys, and we'll see you later. Happy Thanksgiving, and goodbye. See you.